Hi! So today I'm going to teach you how to do a twisted loop cast on. This cast on is very easy, it's quick to pick up, it's quick to do, and it's quite stretchy. It also uses very little yarn, and you don't have to worry about how long the tail is. This is typically the first cast on I teach for beginners because it is so quick and easy to do. So the first thing you need to do is make a slip knot. So this slip knot will count as your first stitch. Pull it snug but not tight, and hold the short tail out of the way. Okay, so to start this cast on, what you need to do is put your thumb behind the yarn and wrap it and make an X. Then stick the needle through the loop you just made and pull it off your thumb and pull snug. Do not pull too tight and do not leave it very loose. You don't want it like this. That'll make little loops in your work. You want it just snug like this. Okay? So wrap and stick the needle through. Wrap, stick the needle through. And that's it. I really prefer using this cast on for most of my projects, especially working in the round with ribbing, because you can't really see that it's there. Unlike plain knitted cast on, if all the stitches are knit and then you start ribbing, it can look kind of funky. But this blends perfectly with whatever stitches you're using. Okay, and then you can see the stitches, so I'm just going to push these down and keep going. So remember, wrap your yarn around your thumb and then stick the needle through here. You don't want to go through here or over here. That just doesn't work. See? You want to go right here. And I've twisted it. There we go. So if you're working this in the round and you'll need to connect it, it can be a little more difficult because this bump on the bottom is so small. It can be harder to see if it's twisted or not. But as long as you pay attention, there's really not much of a problem. You can kind of see the swirl around the needle if it is twisted. Yeah. So if you're working this in the round, just make sure you untwist it completely. The one downfall to this cast on is that it is so easy to lose stitches off the needle, because if you push the stitches, it's a little too far, they just disappear. So just be careful when you're working this. You may end up needing to recast on a couple stitches if you pull a little too tight, pull them off. But I've never found a problem with that, and I don't think anyone I've taught has had a problem with that. It's just something to bear in mind if you are used to other cast-ons where they can fall off the needle and still have a loop. This doesn't do that. But yeah, I've cast on hundreds of stitches this way in just a couple minutes. And it's very easy. So, good luck and happy knitting!